Hello, good afternoon. All right, we are back in the A320. It's been a long time. So we're gonna jump from here to Miami, from Miami to Honduras, Tancantin, Tegucigalpa, and nice 2 hour and 15-minute flight. Great approach through the mountains. We'll see how the weather is going into Tancantin. I believe it's a little clear. Usually it's cloudy, low-lying clouds in the mountains. So we'll see how it turns out. Right now in Miami, it's pretty, as you can see, it's a lot of thunderstorms and I guess around the airport or so, and some showers. So we'll be flying through that, heading out of here, runway 8 right, and heading down to Mexico, well, Honduras. Um, so we'll get started here shortly. Let's call the fuel truck from now, and the jetway is connected, and we will get this thing set up and ready to go. We're going to call the caterers to get the aircraft set up, foods and drinks and everything for this 2 hour flight, 2 hour and 15-minute flight. We'll have 170 souls on board for this flight, and we will start boarding as soon as the aircraft is set up and ready to go. Let's go ahead and turn on the external power and all the batteries and everything and get that started. Sim is pretty smooth since the last updates. I gotta give them some credit. It's very, very nice. We were like 47 frames outside. Maybe the weather brought it down a little bit. We're using um, Rex Weather Force. The weather is completely different between Rex and live weather in the sim. I'm not sure. I'm here in Fort Lauderdale and I could look south in my window and see Miami, and it doesn't look this thunderstormy, but the live weather looks even more clear than what it looks outside. So for purposes of it being more fun, I'm choosing to use the Rex weather for this departure and flight. All right, so they're loading up the food and drinks. We called the fuel truck already. Let's go ahead and turn on this aircraft. So batteries on. Utilize external power. Fuel pumps are off. Now, I haven't flown this plane in quite some time. Let me see if I set up a. Okay. Let me see. I gotta set up a view for up here. Yeah. Downward. And then up. There we go. All right. So there we go. And so I make sure I click the right thing. So I didn't want to click that. Still doing it even with. So I'll make sure not click the wrong thing there. Okay, let's put these to nav, the headers. Okay, emergency lights armed. No smoking on. We turn on our nav and logo. Crew supply oxygen. APU's off. External power is in use. Fuel pumps are off. Up a little bit. This view's a little in where I want it to be. Okay, let's see. It's a little better. All right, cabin door is open. Looks like the rear door is closed, so they might be done out there. Fuel truck is here. They've finished loading up the food and drinks already. See if we got any announcements here. Okay, cabin crew's gonna start preparing for boarding. All right, so we're waiting for our iders to align. Let's see if we use our tablet here. Let's see, frames are 33 right now. Let's see, can we set up a view for the tablet? Yeah, it's kind of close. All right, fuel truck is asking for the fuel. We already put it in, so yeah, 18,000 pounds of fuel, 42,000 pounds payload. So CG is going to be 25.7. We're pretty centered there, center of gravity. This view could be updated. Let's zoom in. Plane is blinking. Okay. From sim brief, pull that out. I don't think it's in there, so we gotta put it in. I haven't used this tablet in a while, so let's. Okay, let's make sure to delete that. Gotta. All right, so pull from sim brief. Did I put the right company name? Yeah. This map always kills frames. I hate it. I want to turn it off. All right, so we are 28 degrees Celsius here. Winds 120 at 11 knots, and MHTG 15 degrees Celsius, 120 at 7 knots. We have altimeter 3003. Sorry, 3007. Let's see what else we got here in this thing. Still a lot of stuff inoperable. Top of the descent, ground. Okay, so we can use these things here. Passenger door, da, da, da. Let's see if I click baggage. I don't know if this. All right, we can start doing the bags. Let's see what happens when I click that. Okay, that works. Passenger door is open. So let's see if I click it, what happens. Okay, so it was open. Let's call that back. That's what it does. Door forward. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and start boarding the passengers. All right, the bags are coming in. Should be hearing the passengers. All right, we're gonna leave that there. Go there. This map. I wish you could just turn this map off completely. Oh, you can see weather on this thing. Yeah, so that's the weather that's around us right now, surrounding us. Okay. What else we got here to set up? We're joining the Unicom 122.8. Do we have any air traffic control around here? Nope. Everybody's probably doing stuff for Mother's Day. So not much air traffic controllers or pilots online for that matter. Passengers are boarding. Okay. Turn off seatbelt signs. I'm gonna give my welcome speech. Okay. Let's jump down here. Let's zoom out. Okay, that's a little better. So we can change the frequency by using this view as well. Okay, let's clear this. All right, we're going from KMIA to MHTG. So you know we're using the experimental version of the A320 fly-by-wire. So let's see how it works. Apparently it works the best. So it calculates top of the descent correctly and all the other stuff that the default A320 doesn't have. We're at flight level 370 today, 37,000. Okay. All right, so CFW, CFWCG. CFW should be 140. That's in pounds. All right, let's convert that. All right, 140,531. Oh, wrong thing. 140,531. So 63.7 in kg. Did I type that right? And then over CFWCG, which is 25.7. Okay. I'm going to look up here. Passengers are 125 boarded, 126 of the 170. So we're going pretty good. And block. Let's check the block. In pounds, 17,915 is 8.1. That block is low. So 8.1. Okay. All right, performance, flaps 1, over up 0.6 based off of our CG, 0.6. Flex temp is 9. V1, 135, rotate, 136, and V2, 140. Transition altitude, let's change that to 18000. Okay, thrust reduction at 1,500 feet. Okay. All right, then we'll put on our flight plan here. Let's just make sure everything else is going good. We have aligned the aircraft. We can start putting the flight plan. Bags are finished boarded. Yeah, weather's clearing up here a little bit. So we'll be out of here just shortly. $120 more passengers to board and we're good. Okay. Let's put in the flight plan here and we're off as soon as passengers finish board. Time departure. Okay. M8 out of 8 right. And M8, no transition. Insert that. M8 is going to go to Airways Yankee 442. Yankee 442 direct to Fundy. Back. Okay. And then insert that. Fundy Airways. 335. That goes to Alvec. Quite a long route here. And then Alvec via, I guess I'll just do it right here. It should work. It's UZ 637. That goes to Pabel. So this is actually working pretty good. Could just put all the airways back to back in here. And then Pabel goes from UZ 514 to TALAG. Okay. Insert all those. All right, TALAG. TNT. Okay, MHT arrival. RNAV02. TALAG 1. TNT transition. TALAG TNT insert. Okay. That should be all of that. Passengers are finished boarding. Let's walk to the flight plan here quickly. Flight director on. Okay, let's switch to the beginning of the flight plan here and walk through quickly. And let's get out of here. Let's zoom in here so we can see what's going on because it gets pretty confusing here. All right, we need to remove TNT, I believe. TALAG. As I figured that would happen. Let's clear TNT. Ah. Let's try that. Clearing that. Let's see if it. Okay, so Melville. That looks more correct. All right, there we go. TALAG to Melville, and then we come through the mountains, and we're Gucci. Zoom this in, switch it back to ARC. Okay. Okay. Passengers have finished boarding. Let's get ready for pushback here. Let's announce on Unicom what we're doing. Miami traffic. Spirit Wings 10961. We're pushing back here at Delta 40 to the east. We'll be taxiing to runway 08 right for departure here shortly. We'll be taxiing via November. Okay, altimeter is 3007. All right, let's go ahead and start our APU and fuel pumps, of course. Beacon light on. APU bleed, APU master, and start. Seatbelt signs on. Okay. Everything seems to be good around here. All right, let's push these in. There we go. Now it's a solid line. We're going to do our initial altitude at 10,000 since there's no air traffic controllers. And okay, let's check our APU here. 57% N. I'm going to go ahead and turn off this screen, have as much frames as possible. And everything else is good. We're going to put the engine to start. Let's go ahead and remove the jetway, close our doors. I'm not going to use a tablet. I'll just use this on the side. All right, we've announced that we're pushing back here. Let's go ahead and call the tug. Our APUs are 100%. Let's utilize the APU power. Engine, sorry, external power off. Okay, as we remove the jetway. All right, pushback truck is here. Let's go ahead and start the pushback. Let's go brakes off. Which is over here. Can't really see it, but it's down there. All right, and reversed. Pretty stern reverse there. All right, let's go ahead and start the right engine. APU is running. Starting number 2. Our brakes on. All right, let's remove the tug. All right, right engine is optimal. Let's go ahead and start the left. Bleed, APU bleed is already on. Leave that there. TCAS on TA. Radar tilt above. All right, starting left engine. Love that shiny livery. Okay, left engine is still starting there. All right, we're good. Let's put this to normal. Arm spoilers. Let's go flaps 1 degree, or should I say one first position, not 1 degree, but you know, position 1. Okay, let's go ahead and start taxiing here. Taxi lights, nose light, sorry, to taxi. Did I see that turn on just now? Okay, I saw lightning. All right, and we're gonna turn off the APU bleed and APU master. Turning off the engine gens right now. All right, foot on rudder, brakes off, and let's go. Somehow the brakes turn back on. Or were they off already? Okay. Smooth, smooth, smooth. We got another pallet here, just push back. I'm in traffic, Spirit Wings 961. We're taxiing to runway 08 right via November. A little choppy, although the frames are above 25. All right, let's do a brake check. And we're gonna set our trim, check our hydraulics. Everything is good so far. Flight controls, full left, full right, up, neutral, down. Let's set our trim to 0.6 up. Okay, we're good there. Verify that. All right, continue taxiing. Got another plane back there, as you can see. Slow down here a little bit. A little slower on the taxi. While on idle, looks like they have a plane coming in for landing on runway 12. Maybe that's just who announced. All right, let's prepare the cabin for departure. The flight attendant, sorry. We got 5 departures here out of Miami. All right, we got somebody landing here, as you can see. Pretty cool. Oh, brakes here. Takes a while to slow this bad boy down. All right, continue taxiing. Plane definitely feels a lot better. Everything seems a lot smoother. There's a little chop here and there. I mean, we're online on VATSIM, and then we have crazy weather, but it's really, really good. This is the Miami, a very heavy city, and we're flying the A320. Let's make sure there's no planes coming here on the runway here. We're gonna line up row. We're gonna hold short first, get all our lights on. Make sure nobody announces that they're coming in for a landing. Let's check here. Okay, let's turn on all of our lights. Strobes. I would turn off lights. Those lights take off. Nav and logo should have been on. I don't know how that turned off. I know I turned it on before. Okay, everything else is good. Let's hit takeoff config down here. Okay, let's check our ECAM. Auto brake set, signs on, cabin, spoiler arm, flaps to takeoff config normal. Okay. Okay, everything else is good. Miami traffic, Spirit Wings 961, lining up on runway 08 right for departure. All right, let's head out of here. First flight in the A320 in a long time. Oh, we got the other aircraft here. Nice, he's waiting for us. Departure, M8 departure 2, M8 2 departure, Spirit Wings 961, 08 right. Manitoga. SRS runway. $100 knots. V1, rotate. V2. Some winds off there. Positive rate, gear up. All right, let's make an immediate right. Vacated runway 08 right for Spirit Wings 961. Climbing past 2,000, 1,000. All right, flaps up here in 3, 2, 1. Flaps up. All right, let's continue climbing. Let's switch our, okay, 10,000 is fine. Beautiful, man, beautiful. I just love how the sun, okay, let's switch back here to the left. I just love how the sun is in one place and not in the other place, the shadows, the rain, and all the different places. Let's head back here to our green line. Continue climbing. Want to cross 5,000. All right, we're gonna start turning to the right here. Follow our flight director. There we go. And gradual turn to the right. Follow the flight director. All right. Climb thrust. Okay. Let's follow the line. Should be in climb thrust. Okay. All right, let's put our nose up. That's what it is. Some at speed. Start turn back here to the left. Okay, come up across 7,000. Plane is flying amazing. Feels so great. forget that I'm in Flight Simulator Microsoft Flight Simulator right now. It's flying. It feels like I'm in X-plane again. The flight, how it feels, the quality of the aircraft. Let's go nose up here. Follow the flight director. Continue to turn to the right a little bit. That's what outside looks like. Nothing to see there. Coming through these crazy clouds. Alright. Let's put our altitude to cruise altitude 37,000. Here we go. Punch that. Autopilot on. Hands off. Good to go. Alright, so we're crossing 10,000. Landing lights off. Should have been on. Okay. Nose light off. I'm gonna turn off light off. Should have been off for departure. Okay, we keep our seatbelt signs on, obviously. Oh, we just crossed through the clouds. I wish I was looking. Hey, we just came out of that. Alright, so we're above the craziness. We'll leave our seatbelt signs on here for a little bit. It's bright in our screens. That's why it's hard for us to see. Brightness. There we go. Okay, aircraft is flying. It's following the route. From at 37,000. Let's see if we have any. 8,000 at TG. Let's see if it at least gives us top of the descent when we get to that point. Okay, winds are, we have a crosswind, 2 knots. Heading 178. It's a little glitchy there. Probably over Homestead already. Frankie C, what graphics card? I'm only using a 1080 actually. Once the sim is set up correctly, you have the right settings. Turn that down. Background sound. If you have the right settings and it's set up correctly, man, like my settings are ultra right now. The only thing that's not on ultra is the buildings, trees and grass, terrain vector data, and the clouds, which are all on high, and the grass is on medium. Everything else is on high, but that's in the beginning. The underscaling is on 110, and everything else below is ultra. Reflections, lighting, everything, shadows, ultra, 16 by 6, 16 by 16x, and then 8 by 8 on ANISTROPHIC. It's amazing what this computer could do. The CPU is very important, because I had this 1080 in my older desktop. This is the GTX, GTX 1080 FTW2 EVGA. I had this in my older desktop with my old i7 3930K, which was the top processor back in the day, and the sim never run nowhere close to this. So just with the improvement of the new PC, I built this new PC in January, the i9 10850K, same graphics card, because I didn't want to, I spent a lot of money upgrading the PC. I didn't want to upgrade the graphics card as well, especially that all these 3080s and all these things cost so much right now. So I was having a lot of issues in the beginning, but now that the flight sim has optimized, Osoba has optimized the flight sim, and it's just running better. It's such a great experience, guys. Like that's why I wanted to come out of Miami to test how good and smooth it really is, because I was in the islands and stuff after the updates and messing around, and I did some test flights out of New York and stuff, and it was very smooth. But I never actually did a flight streaming with real world weather.
We do recommend that you keep them on as we can get unexpected turbulence. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, captain has turned on. Ladies.
Okay.
In a few moments, the flight attendants will be passing around the cabin to offer you hot or cold drinks and food. Please check the magazine in front of you for our latest offers on food, drink, and duty-free shopping.
So we are, I remember to click off screen. We are flying across Fenner right now. You're going to be seeing the Key West Islands, the Keys. We'll be flying over those. You're seeing the edge of Homestead and the Miami right now, and the Keys are going to be off to the left. You might not even see them. These are just outlying little grasslands or whatever. So when I finally decide to upgrade to the 3080 or 3090, or I might just wait and get the 40 series, 4080 or whatever it's going to be, and because the 1080 works very good now that the sim is optimized, like I said, with this new build PC. So I could actually wait now. There's no rush. So I want to get a 4080, or I'll probably wait and get a 5080. I mean, I don't know if I want to wait that long. It's a year and a half from now, I guess, right? Better to wait. Else you buy something now, and then, like, if I buy the 3080 now, a year and a half from now, it's going to be 2 years old. You know, so maybe I'll wait. We're going to hang around here until top of climb. Sorry if I see both signs. Wing light off, you cross 18,000, transitional altitude. Sorry, standard. We continue our climb to 370. I realized we took off, but we didn't put our brakes on max when we took off. Disarm spoilers. Very smooth right now. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm loving it. See if it looks as smooth. It looks as smooth in the sim too. So we finally got this the sim and the stream. So we finally got the stream to move smoothly. The stream still doesn't look as crisp. Hold on one second, Kiani. Did I say it right, Kiani? I'm looking. Maybe it's my tablet, but it doesn't. Yeah, I think when I look at it on my laptop, I think it looks better because my laptop is a 4K screen. Like my tablet, maybe the screen isn't that good, so it doesn't look as crisp. The stream doesn't look as crisp in my laptop. I mean, in my tablet. So I'll check the. Kiani, let's see. I laughed when I saw your stream because the sim is definitely not smooth. Hella stutters on every card. The sim is definitely smooth in terms of longevity. It's gonna have stutters. The sim still has stutters. It's still not the best graphics card that I have, but for the ultra settings that I'm on and such high graphics, there's mostly smoothness. If you was to look a long period of time, you won't see a stutter. Now, obviously, a big C like Miami departure, you'll see some stutter, but for the most part, rolling down the runway, it was completely smooth. And I say that because I'm going based off my experience. I've always had not the best computers, or I'm behind time on parts, and I've always tried to catch up. And for me, this is smooth. If you saw my older streams and my older desktop or X-Plane, it was stutter, it was bad. I would always have issues. And even in the beginning of MS 2020, before they start updating all these patches and stuff, it was bad. It was just annoying. Now I could say that this thing is beautiful. I'll take the little stutter every 5 minutes, and it don't last long like it used to. The stutters are it's really good, and I'll take it. When do you think the next generation? They usually will come out before the end of the year, every year. August, September, like around those times. I'm done with Explain County. Thanks for your suggestion. Flow and Explain. I'm done with Explain. I don't care about the flight dynamics. Just about that. If you think it's better or not or whatever, that's opinionated. Um, I just don't want to go back to Explain. I'm tired of modding the sim. I'm tired of working on it. All I did was work on Explain to make it look better. Putting in orthos. I can't. I'm done. You have no idea how annoyed. Even with this sim, I'm annoyed when I used to have to mod and fix stuff. Now that they've fixed so many things, I just put in the plane, load into the airport. If I have a payware airport or a freeware airport, and I fly, bro. That's all I want to do. I'm just done with all the mods. Here we go, guys. The keys. Which key is this? Marathon. Florida Keys Marathon Airport. There's all right. Adventure Island Heliport. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, that's Marathon. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. Explain. I rather wait until they keep updating. Look in the short time these people were complaining and complaining and complaining. They've updated the sim and made it very smooth. In a very short time that somebody was complaining about the last update a couple weeks ago, and it's a complete turnaround. I'll take. I don't care. I'd rather not fly than go back to flying Explain. I'm not gonna lie to you. And VNav is a thing, dude. I mean, this may not have all the data for every waypoint and stuff right now, but it follows the VNav. Um, and some planes have more data too. So it's getting there. It's getting there. And then obviously this is not the default aircraft. This is a fly-by-wire. So third party. Some people are waiting for PMDG to come out and stuff, and that's fine. You want to wait for Aerosofts, Airbus, whatever you want to do. It's all what you want. What makes you happy. This makes me happy. Seeing this sim and the way I'm a visual guy. I'm a designer, so when I see nice visuals, it wows me more than anything else. And I love it. And hey, as soon as that PMDG 737 gets in the sim, like for instance, the CRJ 700 is a great plane. That thing is so study. It feels study level in terms of the amount of stuff that you could do and how it works. May not be study level, obviously, but it feels so dynamic and it's so difficult to just fly that thing and know all the things about that plane. I love it, bro. Like I gotta get back to flying it now that it's updated and it should be much better. But that thing feels like work, and sometimes I just don't want to work at all. I love planes like Dash 8s and the ERJs and CRJs and all that stuff, but the older planes like that, if you gotta work, you gotta feel confident about flying them. You gotta fly them enough. Like I remember when I used to fly the Dash 8 so much in FSX. I knew how to fly a plane so good. I knew everything about it, how to start it, how to do everything, cold to dark, cold dark, and I was confident to fly it. So I flew it a lot. But I haven't flown those type of planes since FSX because crappy X plane has never had planes of that caliber. To me, you had the 737 from that's a freeware, Seaboat, a couple other ones, and they just never got to where I thought even they were never as good as to me the old planes I've had in FSX, the old study level planes. So I don't know, man. X plane has never piqued my fancy. It just never got to as much as I've invested so much time in X plane. I've created mods for X plane, so it's not that just nope, too much work. I want to fly sometimes. Outside is so loud. Just turning down my volume. I think it's just my speakers. Because in the sim I have it turned down, and I have it turned down for you guys in the stream. But in my speakers it's just too loud. I'll turn it down using. I'll turn it up. Turn this up. Turn it down here. I can't hear it feedbacking, and you guys can't hear it feedback in the headset. Kiani, I just couldn't fly it. It doesn't have ENAV, especially around Honduras, where you're gonna. Yeah, dude, I've actually flown into Honduras with this plane before, long before it's as good as it is, and it does just fine. It comes through the mountains, it descends through TG017 and 015. It does all of that. I don't know what you mean, man. I mean, it may not be as beautifully accurate, but it does it. I think you're judging it a little too hard. Maybe you haven't flown the fly-by-wire enough, or maybe you haven't done it in a while and you got so frustrated with the older ones, the older versions. And I believe you. Trust me, I stopped flying this thing for a whole 2 months because I was frustrated. I was just like, yep, I'm not going on it. I totally understand what you mean, but my buddy who's a bigger critic than me, he is the one who said, hey, you got to try it, man. It's much better. He's a big, big critic. He's an X-Plane lover. He's the one who got me on X-Plane in the first place. And fix your mic. It's cracking. Shouldn't be cracking. Is it better? Maybe it's the plane volume. I don't know. X-Plane has steady level. All the planes are steady level. Just not the best graphics, but they are working on X-Plane 12 right now. That's the graphics, I'm sure. It's better now. It was for a bit. Okay, thank you. Yeah, that's what everybody's saying. I do. Is X-Plane 12 really a thing? Like, the comments is if MFS2020 came out with all this new graphics, and they're like, oh yeah, it's X-Plane 12 now. Oh wait, 12 means new. I don't know. This sim is just gonna keep getting better. Just remember that. So X-Plane 12, they could develop it. Great, I'm happy for them. Shoot, maybe you never know. I'm a one sim person. I just want to be on one sim. And I always loved Microsoft from the time I was a kid. So maybe I'm a little biased. But I did have X-Plane. I did love X-Plane at one point. I want to see something better. I think I loved X-Plane because FSX was what I was on before, and that was crap, and that was old. And I didn't feel like using P3D, the same form of, it's like a new version of FSX. I think I loved X-Plane because it surpassed a lot of that, even though it didn't have some of the study level planes that P3D and them have. But this sim is incorporating all of that. That's why I love it. Okay, let's see where we are in the flight. Let's see. We got some time. Let's see what the stream says. Heading 181. Let's see. Yeah, that's about right. 32,000 feet. We're still not at a cruising altitude yet. Slowly getting there, I must say. We're 4,000 feet more. It says IES 284 and V speed. See, we're climbing pretty slowly. ETA. I wonder if that's accurate. Climb phase. ETA is 1 hour and 27 minutes left. Whoa, someone's calling. Find that. And yeah, we're on VATSIM, ATC. Okay, so all that information is correct. It's 1 hour and 27. Live. 1 hour and 27 minutes. Let's see if it's moving. Not gonna be exact. Kiani, no hate. It's amazing sim. Just only for VFR fly. VFR is amazing though on this sim, man. I gotta admit, like, I was messing around when I just said I'm done with this sim for a little bit. You know, like 2 months ago, I jumped on and was flying in the, what is that something? Oh shoot. We're flying through Cuba airspace here for, I guess, a little bit of time, so we gotta contact them. They just hit us up. Okay, 124.55. I haven't spoken to air traffic control in a while. Pause the music here a second. These knobs turn way better than before, I tell you that. Yeah, I forget I could keep my volume up for you guys, and then turn down my speakers so I don't have to hear the plane as loudly, and you guys can't hear the double plane sound. Okay, let's switch over to 124.55, and they're called Miguel Armas Senior, and he is Havana Center. Let's wait till should be my headsets. I don't know why I'm touching that volume. Havana Center, Spirit Wings 961, flight level 350. I'm actually wondering if my headset is. Let me double check. I think I have to reset the. I think because I logged into DotSim while my headset was off, it does weird things. Oh no, he went offline. 124.55. Why is it not showing? Where are you, buddy? Havana Center, Spirit Wings 961. Do you copy? Interesting. Contact the other guy, 123.70. Alright, somebody's talking but I can't hear, so definitely my headset. Hold on a second. I don't think I'm hearing anybody. That's what happens when I turn on my headset too late. Headphones. Let's see. Havana Center, Spirit Wings 961. Do you copy? I heard him. Havana Center, Spirit Wings 961, flight level 370. Okay, something's wrong with my headset or something. I can't hear anything. Havana Center, Spirit Wings 961. Do you copy?
Spirit Wing 961, Havana. Havana Center, hello, SkyCube 4525 Heavy with you, 30. IQ 4525, good afternoon, walk 34.
All right, give me 1 second here, guys. I'm gonna reset this headset.
United 44, what was the taxi information again?
Okay, I think we fixed the headset. It's a little scratchy now. Whoever's talking. Something's all even there a little bit. There we go. See, guys? Yeah. Hey, Skyhawk Impala, how are you? Just had to get our headset here back on VATSIM. Seems to be good now. Havana Center Spirit Wings 961. We got our headset corrected here. Just letting you know we're in your airspace. Flight 0370, 14 nautical miles from Expoli. Whatever the hell that is. Yeah, Savannah Center, Spirit Wings, 967, 961. Savannah Center, you have a squawk for Spirit Wings 961? Roger, at 4505 about Spirit Wings 961. Okay, I always use that number. I feel like it always just works. Okay, so ETA 120. Okay, so we're gonna put on back the music and just gonna let them know we're stepping away from the microphone. You guys enjoy the music. We are crossing over Cuba right now. And we're going to be heading over the waters, over into Honduras. But like I said, guys, just look how I could leave this thing running here right now in this view for minutes and minutes, and it just will it would be this smooth the entire time. Running amazing. Also using a flight recorder, guys, so at the end of the flight we could watch the landing replay. So we're gonna be able to watch landing replays now. So little things like that, making the sim a lot more enjoyable. Alright guys, I will be, well, hold on 1 second, let me let them know I'll be right back. Atlanta Center, Spirit Wings 961, stepping away from the comms. That's okay. Stepping away from the comms for just a couple minutes for Spirit Wings 961. Oh, we just got a weather update. You see, it didn't hit us that much. Dropped the frames like 20, and then like for like 2 seconds, and then that. Love it. I changed my settings up in the weather program so it does that. It's instant, and it doesn't affect your the FPS too much. Cars are like a good thing. And it looks just like the last weather, but just a little bit more misty. It looks like down there on the level. Alright guys, enjoy the music, enjoy the flight. We'll be back here shortly, long before the approach.
That is beautiful.
and gentlemen, in final preparation for our arrival, please make sure your seatbelts are securely fastened, window shades are open, tray tables are securely stowed. All carry-on baggage, including purses and backpacks, need to be completely stowed underneath the seat in front of you. Nothing should be on your lap before arrival. This is for your safety and the safety of the other guests traveling with us. Laptop computers and similar sized electronic devices need to be powered up and stowed at this time. Cell phones may remain on as long as they continue to be in airplane mode. Passengers are going to walk through the cabin at this time to collect all service items. Take a moment to look around your immediate seating area and the seat back pockets for any items. Head to the flight attendants as they walk by. It has been our pleasure to have you with us today on our flight. We should be on the ground very shortly.
Sorry about that, guys. I am back. Had to handle some business. We are descending into Honduras, Tegucigalpa. We're going to hold at 14,000 here and then continue our top descent down to 10,000 at Talag, 9,000 by Melville. All right, seatbelt signs on. And wing lights on as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, Captain has switched on the seatbelt sign. Please return to your seats and fasten your seatbelt. Thank you.
All right, coming through some clouds here. A little bumpy. Felt like the plane calculated the top descent a little early. That's where we're going to hold her at 14,000. We have 53 nautical miles until we cross Talag. Stargate Sun's about 13 nautical miles. At 3 degrees, negative 3 degrees. Okay. So 13 from 48. Okay. So as soon as this has about 35, 34, we'll continue our descent down to 10,000. Frames are running good. Let's see how they run all the way down into Tegucigalpa. Happy Mother's Day, Mommy, if you're still on the stream. Hope you had a great day. I'm just home, far away, on my sim. Okay, we should have continued our descent. Seems to be a little distance away. Okay, so at Melville we need to be at 9,000. TG017 we need to be at 8,000. Going to charts, so that's in there. So all these other information is in there. Melville doesn't show 9,000. Okay. So TG11, which is very close to the runway, right before TG10, that big turn, we should be at TG15. We should be at 3,400 feet. Seems like this calculation was a little off. Interesting. Maybe current altitude. 10,000. Target send before target. So I did it the wrong way. So we just need to basically wait till this says 13. Wow. Okay, so now we should descend. So it was 13 nautical miles before target. I thought it was calculating based on where I was now. Okay, so here we go, down to 10,000. And we should perfectly get to Talag. All right, continue descent down. All right, we're going inside the clouds. Okay. There's Honduras. All right, let's jump back in. Crossing Talag. We need to continue to send down to 9,000. What are we doing? Spoilers out. We need to get this aircraft slowed down. Should be descending here. Speed is dropping as well. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you doing, plane? Alright, let's descend this thing on our own. Descend down to 9,000. Get down there pretty fast. Alright, we're at the correct speed. Let's go ahead and turn on our landing lights as we cross 10,000. Okay, Melvo at 9,000, and then TG 0 Tango Golf 017 at 8,000. Let's continue to send down to 8,000. All right, auto brakes, let's set that medium. Arm spoilers. Talk out to traffic. Spirit Wings 961 crossing 9,000. We're on approach to runway, our now approach to runway 02. Down to 8,000. And then down to 7,000 TG 1015. Zoom in here better. We got to get prepared here to get on the ground. Spoilers out. You see we have to go through all these mountains here very carefully. TG17, we're gonna watch our altitude. Let's stick to 7,000.
2,500.
All right, I'm gonna bring our speed down. Spoilers out. Flaps. Okay, so we'll cross 015 at 7,000, and we'll continue to ascend down to 014, which is 6,000. So the next 013 at 6,300 at 013. Down. Spoilers in. Okay, let's bring back our speed here. Down to 6,000. Bring back our speed. Bring back all our speed all the way down. Spoilers out. And flaps. Gear down.
1,000.
Okay. Keep our speed to 150. Let's maintain 6,000. Zero 13, 6,000, and then we go down to 4,000 at 01011. Spoilers. All right. Turn our flaps back up. Okay, full flaps. Let's get down to 011, which is 4,000. Spoilers are armed. Should be. Speed is dropping very low for some reason. Come on, plane, what are you doing? Why is that? Why am I at 5,000 right now? Maybe this isn't set right, or HPA. Let's maintain this altitude.
400. 300.
Okay, autopilot off.
300. 200. 400. 300. 300.
Going back to speed.
300. 400. 300.
There we go. Reverse thrust. Annual brakes. Reverse thrust disengage. Honduras traffic vacated runway 02. Taxiing to the gates. All right, ladies and gentlemen, continue to turn here. Spoilers.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, how about that landing?
Laps.
We're about like 14 minutes early. So the next flight Spirit Airlines is 14 minutes delayed or late or whatever you want to call it. We'll just call it even. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the aircraft has come to a complete and final stop at the gate. At that time, the captain will turn off the fasten seatbelt sign.
Running lights off. We didn't even turn on our nose light.
Use caution when opening the overhead bins as content may have shifted. And y'all know, shift happens. Smoking
Wow.
This
is
smoking
Spirit.
Area. If this is your final destination, I'll check baggage to be the baggage claim area. If you're connected to another Spirit Airlines flight,
He says shit happens. I'm done.
Transfer automatically. We do ask that you please remain seated as we're.
That was a very hard landing, apparently.
Active taxiway. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely. You may now use your portable electronic devices, keeping in mind the device set to airplane mode or the cellular service is turned off. And ladies and gentlemen, for those using special wheelchair assistance on today's flight, we do ask that you please remain seated to everybody at the planes. This will also help us further better assist you as well. For more day of travel information, please visit Spirit.com, where you can also find our ultra low fare deals on our hotel, car rental, resorts, bundles, and packages, as well as our deals on cruises. And in there you can also find the section where you can compliment how amazing your Spirit experience was, or how awesome your crew is on today's flight.
Let's just say I haven't flown the
bad or negative to say about Spirit or our crew in general, just go to American.com and give it to them instead. And I remind you that my name is Cindy and I personally sent. It has been certainly a pleasure bringing you back home with us, and we sure do hope to see you again soon on another future Spirit Airlines flight.
That guy's funny. Wow. Yeah, I haven't flown this Airbus in a while, so I'm gonna just use that as an excuse. And Tancante is not an easy airport to land on. I had more enough room to bring it down softer. I don't know. I heard the call out, but I still somehow didn't flare enough. All right, let's bring it in slowly here. Let's turn off our taxi lights. Landing light should have been off. All right, throw idle brakes on. Okay, and let's make sure our APU is on and running. Okay, and it is. Engines off. Ah, stop doing that. Okay, TCAS off. Flight director off. Let's go ahead and connect the jetway. And let's get the baggage trucks. And external power. Okay, main door is open. Let's turn off our seatbelt signs. Beacon light off. Strobe off. Doors reset. Off. Okay, baggage. There we go, and start deboarding the passengers. You can see here. Jetway is connected. Passengers are deboarding. Oh, the weather would clear up as I land, huh? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've arrived safely. Thank you for flying with Spirit Airlines and Leal Ryan Stream. We're going to do the landing replay, guys. We recorded the landing. So I'm going to click stop recording and save it. KMIA to MHTG MKS 961. And then we're gonna save it and then watch the landing replay here shortly. As soon as the plane has finished the board, 112 passengers are off, are still left to be off the plane. This is Honduras. And the frames were very good coming in. I gotta admit, like, this airport used to always be very laggy. Very good frames coming in. No issues on that end, besides a hard landing. We'll see how it actually looks in terms of the replay, if it actually was hard. Because sometimes that airport runway it's curved, and the way in every sim, the way if you hit it in a specific way, it reads as a hard landing. So we'll see. But we came in very good there on the approach, kind of low. You know, but we got it done. Okay. Exit some things we don't need. Baggage look like they're out. Passengers are still boarding. We still have 45 passengers to come off the aircraft. And we're ready to look at the replay. Let's disconnect from on VATSIM. Exit everything else we don't need. Okay. Okay, passengers are all off. We're done boarding, deboarding. Everything is good. Exit all these apps. Okay. All right, let's do some line of replays, guys. Let's switch to where you don't see all that stuff. Or me. All right, we need to pause the sim first, I believe. That's the best way to do it, I think. Or let's make sure to put the brakes on, just in case. Brakes should be on. Try to do the best way so when we finish the replay, we're back here. So, I guess I could pause the sim. Should I pause it? All right, the replay. All right, while I got the replay here, give me 1 second. I'm just putting it in the right place. You guys don't need to see that. It's not going to be cool looking. It's going to probably reload the airport and stuff. So give me 1 second here. Yeah, it put it back in Miami. It always does that. Okay. So pause replay. Let's go back. All right, so we're back in Tegucigalpa. It's loading. Give me 1 second here. It's just loading all the scenery and everything again. I'm gonna keep it right here. Let it load all the scenery, and then I'll put you guys back on. So you don't have to see the ugly stuff. Let's wait till it finishes loads. I think that's still loading. A lot of buildings here loading. Trees. Ah, my door is open in the replay. Let's see if I could close it. Unpause the sim. Does it close the door? Yes. Okay, good. All right, so unpause the sim. So the stuff should be able to work. Flaps and everything. Okay. All right, I think we're loaded, guys. Get ready. Okay, there we go. Replay mode. A nice angle. Look at that. Pretty nice. And resume replay. So coming through the mountains, as you can see. Flaps are down on full. Sun's behind us. Very close to the ground there, huh? Only thing is I don't hear the sounds correctly in the replay mode. So that's one thing. It's a little choppy in the replay mode as well.
Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate. Pull up.
So we came down pretty straight.
Pull up.
Didn't hit any trees. Let's see how hard we hit the runway. It wasn't that hard. Damn, I wish the sounds worked properly. Maybe in the developer version, the sounds don't work as good. Like you can't hear the reverse thrust or anything. wasn't bad at all. We stopped at this entrance. That was really textbook. That was really textbook. Let's go back a little bit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Way too far. Come on. Jeez, I didn't want to go that far. I just gotta reload everything again. Hold on. Oof. Stop it.
Sync rate.
Okay, let's find another angle
Sync rate.
that we could look at.
Pull up. Pull up.
All right, it's reloading the scenery again, guys. Every time we go back too far, it has to load everything again. I think we're good.
Pull up. Pull up.
Oh, still loading. Never mind. Still loading the scenery, but it's running smooth. So let's see how we looked. Coming in.
Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate. Pull up. Pull up.
We just missed those trees, yo. So I dove down here and I should have pulled up faster. See, it wasn't that bad. I think it just read it wrong. Got the nose over, brought it down, reverse thrust. Okay. We'll do one from the front view. Let's bring it back a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh my gosh, it moves so fast.
Sync rate. Pull up.
Okay, from the front view.
Sync rate. Pull up. Pull up.
Sim is running so smooth though, gotta admit, man. For all this data and all this information in the simulator. I just don't know why my screenshots and my video don't look as smooth.
Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate.
With that shine on the Spirit, that's shinier than the plane, looks so cool.
Pull up.
On the decals. Ooh,
Up.
that was close, huh?
Sync rate.
That wasn't hard. Got the nose over before we touched. There we go. Reverse thrust. Kept that bad boy down the center. That was not hard. Come on. Lies. All lies. Oh, I forgot not to turn the engines off. That's why you can't hear sound. Ah, damn it. We turned off the engines before the landing replay. That's why. So I keep forgetting. I don't use it that often. I barely fly. I'm going to start flying more often. I'm going to have a little bit more time here in the next 2 weeks or so. But yeah, we forgot to leave the engines on before we finish landing. So before we switch to the replay mode. So that's the thing. We have to deboard the plane and do all that and start the plane back, the engines back up. Or we have to do the replay and everything before we deboard. Hey, stop it. And then come back and finish deboarding. It's just until they put the replay mode in the sim, built into the sim, native, it won't be perfect. But hey, at least we are able to use it now. I'm glad for the people who created it. And that was a great flight, guys. I enjoyed it. I'm so happy the sim runs great now. I'm willing to do so much more flights. I feel it. I just need the time. I'm trying to spend my Saturdays and Sundays, but earlier, like wake up in the morning and do these flights so I can have time to leave my house in the afternoon and maybe night times when I'm free. So thank you very much for watching the stream. Stop it. Where's my mouse? Okay. We're going to pause the replay and we're going to put it all the way to the end, and you have to put it to the end where you were. Boom. So it's not moving or anything. And then when we click stop replay, it should be good. Let's hope. Let's hope. Let me click pause again, just in case. And I click stop replay. We're good. Now I could turn off the active pause, and the plane is still there. There you go. See? And we could do that and then jump into another flight. That's where the plane isn't going to do weird things for the next flight. We know that it's back to where it was, and we could always reconnect the gate again. And let me see if that works. It's going to be a little too far up. Let's see. I think we moved up a little too far. Jetway's not connected now. Oh well. We're all good. Thank you for watching, guys. Awesome. I just gotta figure out, like, I wish the screen. Let me pull it up on my laptop here before I exit the stream. 1 second here. I wish this it looked as smooth on the tablet. Maybe it's just a tablet screen quality. So I'm gonna go to the stream here on my laptop, which is 4K. On the tablet. Let me mute that and switch it. I don't know why it automatically puts it to low quality, 720p, 1080p. We go to full screen. See, it doesn't look as crisp here. And I guess it's maybe just the streaming program can't export it that quality, or I need to update. Actually, what do I have it on? Settings. These are things I need, because my sim looks so crisp, and it doesn't look that way when you guys look at it. When I look at it through the, so 8,000 megabits max quality is a preset. I don't know what else I could change to make it any better. I don't think it's the output scale is active. Please turn off the outputs. Maybe because I'm stretching it to 1080p a little bit. We'll see. Maybe next stream we'll keep it to the native screen size, which is 18 something, because I have to have it down. But anyway, it's something for me to figure out. Thank you for watching, guys. See you guys next time. Thank you. Click that like button. Be notified the next time we are flying. Follow. Click the subscribe button. Be notified the next time we are flying. And then click the thumbs up to like the stream. See ya.